Baby, don't you leave. Don't leave me stuck here in the streets. If I get another chance to, I will never, no, never neglect you. I mean, who am I to hold your best against you? I just hope that it gets to you.
Hey, where you from? Nimitz Park, bro. It's 2 locations.
Well, remember that one that we
Past?
yeah, like on the side road though?
Yeah.
We're here to try a different coffee shop. So, a lot of the restaurants here, they have displays of the food. They look so real. Sometimes places have a English menu, but when they don't, you just whip out the Google Translate. Let's see. Baked cheesecake, coffee jelly parfait, tea parfait. Ooh, maple French toast. That sounds good. I kind of want this, but I kind of want that.
Just get both, because I want something sweet.
Get both.
Because I want something sweet.
I'm just gonna get an iced matcha. And collagen. Ooh, look at their coffee cups are so cool. Okay, we just got our drinks. So I got the matcha latte, iced matcha latte. What did you get again? The coffee spot?
Oh, yeah. It is.
Sweetener?
It is sweet.
And then they give you like a little side, I think it's like sweetener or something. So let's see. Wow. Arigatou gozaimasu. What is that?
So what I got left?
Shrimp gratin. And this is the French toast. Oh my gosh. Okay, stop playing around. So I'm gonna try the French toast first. Oh, really?
Different.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I've had French toast in so long, but this. Look at that. Matcha. Need sweetener. This area is called the Ginza, right?
Ginza.
And it's just a bunch of shops. We're gonna go into the 100 yen store. It's like the dollar store. Gonna get a basket. Alright, so we're just getting back from the store. We went to the Ginza, which I showed some clips of. We went to the 100 yen store, and we went to Don Quixote. And I'm going to show you everything that we got. Let's get started. So the first one is a Japanese whiskey. There's that. One thing I got for myself though was this Biore UV like face lotion. I've been wanting to try something like this. So let me actually open this. Okay, moving on. We got all different kinds of like chips and stuff. So, okay, so this is a sour cream and onion. That's what I kind of figured, actually. Matcha cookies with chocolate on them, and then pistachio chocolate. Variety, best variety. Oh, it has the pictures on them too on the back. Almond crunch. Ooh, I might keep these for myself. We got a bunch of these little snackies. They're like little cracker chip things. Barbecue. Oh, they're barbecue flavored. Ooh. And then we got, these are veggie chips. And then another kind of veggie chips. I think it's like a soy sauce with like seaweed flakes. And then these little strawberry chocolates. Mini asparagus biscuits, but it's just like a biscuit and a chocolate. I guess they call it that because it's kind of shaped like a asparagus. So I thought those were fun. And we have a whole another bag. Our pizza flavored chips. Corn potato. So I think these are some kind of, I really don't even know. But this is the last one left, so I figure that they must be good. This is called rice seasoning. I got one for us to try. They have like different kinds, but this one just looked like pretty basic, so I just wanted to try it out first before we get the other flavors. Kit Kat flavors. So we got strawberry, milk tea, matcha. And then I didn't show the patio last video, but this is what it looks like. We haven't set up anything yet, but this is what it looks like. Sometimes the crows are out here being hella loud. See? Sometimes there's like a gang of them. A gang of them. And you can actually see, I think that's like a clock tower, because we're right next to a, and that's a downstairs yard. We're right next to a theme park called, what is the theme park called again? Hoshtenbosch? Hoshtenbosch. So, don't mind the mess in the back. I've been craving poke nachos, so we got all this stuff. And if this is a fail, you're not going to see it. You're not going to see the end result. But if it's not, then I will show you.
Baby, don't be irrational. Hey. Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Tastes just like Hawaii.
But I got faith that it's gonna be okay. It can even be your way. Just don't give my love away.
Okay, you want a taste test?
Hell yeah.
Good?
So good.
Okay, I'm waiting for the oil to heat up. And I just cleaned up a little bit, but these egg roll papers came in a square, so I just cut them in triangles, and then I'm gonna fry them individually like this, and hopefully it works out. Normally it's wonton papers, but I don't really know the difference. That's all they had at the store, so let's see. Okay, one way to test the oil to see if it's ready is to put like chopsticks or a wooden spoon, and when it bubbles like that, it's ready. Alright, the wonton chips are done. Now we will assemble. Alright, so I have the chips. I kind of broke them up a little bit so they're more bite-sized pieces. And then here comes the good part. Ooh, it smells so good.
What's this?
My soda. Hands are clean, by the way. And I have Coke Zero. So I wanted to chat a little bit about some updates and some things I didn't mention in the past 2 vlogs. We were stationed at Joint Base Andrews in Maryland from 2020 to 2022. We got packed up in May 2022, and then my husband was in school from May until February 2023. So he was in San Diego, or no, he was in Pensacola and San Diego for that long. The whole time our stuff was boarded up like in the last vlog, how you saw. So by the time we got here, we were ready to finally get our place. So after he graduated his last class, we went home for about a month, and then we left California May 13th and then arrived, obviously Japan's like 16 hours ahead of California, so we arrived on the 15th, March 15th over here, and we were in the Navy Lodge for about a month. So for Japan, it's actually mandatory to live on base, just depending on where you are on the wait list. There is a wait list to get an on-base house, and the wait list is determined on when you last, what is it called? The wait list is determined on when you last left your last command. So since he left his last command in May 2022, they told us at the housing meeting that we were actually number 1 on the wait list.
Good job on chips, babe.
Thank you. Oh, we got a car. I'll insert some clips of our car. PCS means permanent change of station. So when people are moving to their next duty station or whatever, they sell their cars and they sell them for super cheap. I've seen, the lowest I've seen a car out here is for like $700, and they go for like $700, $1,000, $2,000, just depending. And then actually before buying our car, we had to get our licenses. So you actually have to study the street signs and study the rules, and then you go in and you take your test. It's a 50 question test, multiple choice thankfully, and you can only get I forget how many you can get wrong, but you have to get 80% or higher to pass. If you don't get 80%, then you fail and you have to take it again. But I got 80%. Do you remember what you got on your driving test? What percent? 84. Yeah, he got 84. Luckily, so then we don't have to take that again. But yeah, so we got our driver's licenses, then we got our car, and it's actually really not that hard driving on the left side, or driving on the right side of the car on the left side of the road. It just takes some getting used to. Like, it feels the same for me. It's just you have to remember what side of the road to stay on. Like, while you're waiting for housing, you can go look at houses off base, because if they're at full occupancy on base and they basically don't have any houses left on base, you're able to go look off base. And in the housing office, they have like this whole wall that has a bunch of pamphlets of different houses. So we had scheduled 2 before we knew that we were going to be moving in here. And the first one, it was like all the way in the cuts. Like, it was like, it felt pretty far. And then it was like all the way in like the mountain crevice at the very bottom of like this mountain, through the hills, windy road. And we get inside, and I mean, it was really small, but that's to be expected in Japan because everything's a lot smaller. But there was a dead roach in the kitchen. So that was an immediate no for me.
It's gonna be a no for me, dog.
Yeah, it's gonna be a no. The next day we had another viewing, and that one was in like such a nice part of town. There was like an aquarium nearby and a bunch of grocery stores. Like, the whole neighborhood felt like such a good vibe. And when we get there, I could just tell like a lot of the neighbors were like older, and it was like a really quiet neighborhood and an upkept neighborhood, and there was like a lot of parks for kids. We really liked this home. Like, we were like, oh yeah, this is the one. So we go back to housing and we tell them like, oh yeah, we want this one. And then, mind you, that was like April like 1st or 2nd when we went to go look at that one. They're like, oh, okay, your next appointment to get the housing started would be April 19th. I was like, girl. So then we're like, okay, whatever. Then literally the next day, or like the next like couple days, they email us saying, the same day they email us saying that we got this place. And if you deny their offer, then you basically give up the housing allowance that they give you. So you basically have no choice but to live on base like where they tell you. And it's really not that bad. Here, I feel like this place gets a bad rap because it's 25 minutes from the main base, but it really is not bad. Here they have a movie theater, they have a grocery store, they have a food court that has Subway, a pizza place, and Baskin Robbins. They have like a little mini mart, and yeah, we're settling good here. And thank you to all of our family and friends that tune into my YouTube. We miss and love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.